ziua. Good afternoon to all of you. Happy to see you again. Okay, as I say every week, another tough game with Craiova away. From the day I'm here, this is my 5th game. The 4 games, unfortunately, were away, but we will have the next round more home games. Okay, it's normal, it's fair for everybody. For the game, we know it's a good team, tough team like all the teams. As I told you from the first day I'm here, all the teams for me will be hard, and we know it. So we try to prepare the team as good as possible in order to play as better as possible in the game. As you saw the last week's game, as I said after the conference, the first half was not so well, but the second half I think the players did very well. We had many chances that maybe in the 4 games I was here we didn't have in the rest of the 3 games so many chances, but this is football and this is life, and many times we have to learn from our mistakes, and to achieve something big you have to pass from difficult road, and you can see in all the world that the people who achieved high things pass from failures, and this is normal. If you don't pass from the difficult road and you take the easy road, you will not make nothing. So we know the road will be difficult, but we will focus on this game again in order to take the 3 points that is our target.
Is the team ready for this game? You left disappointment behind the game against the
Look, I told you, the games are, we have opponents. In all the games, we have opponents to play. We don't play alone. And as I told you, for me, the last result was not fair, but this is football. I don't want to say that Rapid was not good. No chance. I just say about our team that we made many chances. We couldn't score the goal. Maybe in other games we were not so good, and we took more things than we had to take. In this game, I think we took less than what we gave. But this game has passed. Now we see Craiova. This is the most important for us. The players, yes, they are ready. We believe on them. For me, I saw all the teams. I believe that we have the best players in the league, the more quality players in the league. We have them. And I'm positive. I know in football and in life, you don't know what will happen. But I believe on my players. I believe on my staff. And I believe that we can make something good.
Last week,
Your opponents have a few medical problems. Do you think it will be easier for you?
Look, we don't know what they have. Nobody knows, because they have today's days to prepare. And I don't think that it matters again on our opponent. It matters on what we make. If we show our quality in the pitch, this is the most important for me, what we will make in the pitch.
last week you saw how is it in Romania, and I mean the referees' mistakes. Are you upset or?
Look, I don't like to speak about the referees.
Yeah, but
personally, yes, I don't like to speak, but because I have information, I don't know to read a lot in Romania, but I take information from my colleagues and from people around. I think at least after the game, somebody should say that it was a mistake. Okay, at the moment of the game, maybe it was the referee, I don't know. Maybe they didn't see what we saw, because from my side, as I said, after the game direct, I saw very strong fouls. And after the game, they continue to say that it was yellow card. I think from my side, it's too much. It's too much. But okay, it's not my job. It's other jobs, but the only thing we want as a team is to play fair everybody. That's all. We don't want them to play for us. We want to be fair for all the teams. That's all.
How are Coman and Companion now? They can play?
Yes, they are okay. They are okay. The only players that will be out is Ejuma and Tam. They are injured. They are injured.
What do you think about Kiros Vasara's statement that he said it wasn't enough intensity for red card?
I was surprised. To be honest, because in my point of view, I think it was a red card. But okay, we cannot change nothing now. It's too late, you know. It's too late. But I'm surprised of this statement.
Was the mistakes convinced or no, they forced the owner of the team to withdrawal? Do you think in this scenario that he will not be the owner anymore?
Look, for me, first of all, the people in Romania, they have to respect Mr. Begali. Because he's a person that he's so many years in football. He helps Romanian football for so many years. Because from the time I was in Vaslui, I was hearing about Mr. Begali helping people and in football, and he helps the football in Romania. And I think he needs also more respect.
Do you think he will change his mind?
I wish because he's an important person in football of Romania, and the Romanian football needs Mr. Begali in football. And I wish he can change his opinion.
Have you spoken with him last week?
No.
You know who the new owner is? Meme said that the team has a new owner.
Look, this Mr. Begali says what he has to say. It's not my job. It's their job to decide. But I tell you, we need Mr. Begali in football.
But when the players heard that, how they are feeling?
Look, the players are doing their job. You know, we continue working. We try to leave the players focused on the pitch. This is the most important, to be focused on their job. And the rest, the people who have to manage and solve the rest of the things will solve them, I think. They are clever enough to solve them.
Do you make a comparison?
Maybe you will win the championship and you can change his mind.
It will be the best for him, for sure. You know, we will make our best. You know, last week I told you that to win the champion, it was on us. Now it's not on us. The only difference now from last week in this week is that it doesn't depend on us if we will win the champion. But we will make our best for sure, and starting from the game tomorrow, we'll try to do our best, the players firstly, and we as a staff try to help them from outside, to help them to do the best in order to take the 3 points.
Do you make a comparison about the referees at the period when you played for Vaslui as a player and now as a coach? How do you think some difference do you find?
Look, and as a player and now, like I told you, I will respect you as journalists, I will respect referees, I will respect my players, my staff, all the people. The only thing is people to give us back respect as well. We need respect, and as I told you before, I will not compare that time with this time. The respect has to be always, because respect is what makes the humans value. You know, to have a value as it's not the money, it's not nothing. It's to have respect and to be normal and clear, honest. For me, this is the most important for a person.
But coming back a little to Mr. Vasara's press conference, do you think his statements about the referee's decision in the Rapid game that there were only yellow cards, not red cards, can encourage in the future hard fouls from the defenders? Because they know that they won't be punished?
But this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see if in the games this week we have similar fouls and they will give yellow cards again. You know, if they give a yellow card again, I will again be surprised. But I want to see because this thing, if these fouls are only for yellow cards, it will be dangerous for players. For me, it will be dangerous. This is my point of view, and I always say my feelings as I feel them, and this is how I see the things.
Chances to win the championship?
What do you think?
Faro has a good lead now.
As I tell you, from the moment that mathematically the numbers there, we can win the championship for sure. And I believe, as I told you before, that we have the best players in the league because I saw all the teams. I believe, my point of view, that we have the best players in the league. Football is football. You never know. Maybe you will have 10 chances like we had last week and you cannot score. Maybe the ball will hit on the post and you will not score. And maybe without one shoot of the opponent, you will receive a goal and you will lose the game. You never know what will happen in football. But I'm very positive because we have this kind of players, these quality players.
But who is the best opponent?
Look, you have good teams in Romania. You have good teams. Now in this moment, to be first in the league, it means that Farul is doing well. You know, the numbers say the truth. So at this moment, to be first, Farul is a good team for sure. But there are other good teams as well. But as I told you, the most important is what we do. If we are in a good shape and we play the football that we can play, I believe that we are the best team.
It was a rumors that you have a conflict with Mihai Pintili about the head coach. What was?
Yes, we had. I will show you the stumps we fight it. My friend, listen. Why didn't these rumors come out when we were winning? And suddenly, when we lost the first game, rumors came out. You know, when it rains in Cyprus, we say when it rains, the snails come out. You know, it's the same, no? The snails come out. So, for me, I told you. First of all, they have to respect. If they don't want to respect me, I don't know if it's somebody from here who wrote this. I don't know. But if they don't want to respect me, that I am foreigner, I don't care. I don't care. But at least respect Pindili, that he gave. He played for the national team. He played for Romanian football, and they have to respect him as a person. With Pindili, every day our relationship is better and better. This what they wrote. Sorry to say, but I don't want to say the word. Okay, and if this guy who wrote what he wrote, he wants to take likes or tweets, there are many other ways to make it. Don't use people. If he wants to criticize me as a coach about what I did in the pitch wrong, for sure I will appreciate, and I will, if it's in a good criticism, in the correct way, I will take it and I will try to improve. For sure, all the time in my life, I had pressure. I love to live with pressure. I love to live with pressure. I cannot live without pressure. And all the time, I take the pressure, I take the criticism to improve myself. But this kind of rumors and fake news, I think is too much. And there is another way if he wants to take likes or to take views in his page or in his league. This guy who wrote it. I don't know who he is. I don't care. But I want to put the line because they told me this. I was like, I sent direct text to Bindi. Where did we fight? I tell him, when? Are you okay? You know, we were laughing. We were laughing because but this is, you have to, you as journalist, I told you, I respect you, everybody. I want respect. And this kind of journalism, for me, doesn't exist. Because I know very well, I played and I coached big teams, and I had many times journalists against me, but in my job, that I did this wrong, and many times they did it in the correct way, and I tried to improve, and that helped me a lot to improve. But this kind of things is not for me. Maybe he can take somebody else to play this game, but not for me.
You know Marius Modica very well. Last night he played against Cristiano Ronaldo and also got his shirt. Would you like to play against Cristiano Ronaldo as a coach? And why not get his shirt, T-shirt?
I have the shirt of Zidane, so I think it's better, no?
Do you have a collection of T-shirts?
I have many, yes. I can show you after.
Who is the most important? Zidane is the most important?
Zidane.
From what game?
A national team of Cyprus with France, yes.
You'll also play an exhibition game on Thursday. How will it be for you to play against such players and alongside such players?
It's excited, you know, it's excited. I think I'm a bit injured because yesterday we played football tennis and I was a bit injured. And my couple was Bindili, by the way, just to know. Okay, it's very nice because many star players will come from abroad, Pires, as I know, and many others. And it's something nice for us to enjoy and to do it for the purpose that it has to be. The most important is why we play this game. And we will try to enjoy, and you are welcome to come to watch our game.
I want to ask you, should we expect to see an offensive team now that Juma doesn't play and Tam doesn't, Octavian Popescu in the middle and maybe Corda in the right?
You know the lineup? Look, we analyze, I tell you, we analyze the teams. We will decide. We almost decided for the lineup. because we have to face also a good opponent, and we will try to put the best lineup that we think that we can win the game.
Okay, thank you.